Hello. Hello, everyone. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, everyone. Everyone. How are you? I am good. I woke up very early. So I'm a little sleepy. But that's okay. We're not playing a game that requires a lot of brain power today. I saw the Fantastic Freak movie today. The Freaktastic movie. Yeah. I've never played. Hello, welcome in. Hello. I really liked it. I don't want to say any spoilers because that would be lame if I just spoiled the whole movie. But I thought it was good. I really liked it. I don't really know a lot about the Freaktastic forks. So I mean, other than like the very basics. So it was cool to get like some of their lore. Okay. If you're just tuning in, we are playing the powering washing simulator. I've never played it before. But I've seen other people play it and it looks really fun. It looks very, very calming, very relaxing. I can't think of another adjective. I have not finished Violet. We're still going. We're still hanging on. Everything is from my point of view. There are no comments on that stream. I don't see anything. Maybe I'll have to check after, I guess. Currently I don't see anything. Unless my internet is slow. Okay. Let me get everything set up and then we can partay. Yeah, I don't know, like they teased stuff in the Freaktastic Forks movies for like the big bad that's coming up in Avengers Doomsday. And I mean, obviously it's Mr. Doomy Doom guy, Doom in his pants. Once again, I don't know anything about Mr. Doom. I know nothing. Oh! Where'd my game go? Where's my game? There we go. Is it working? Mr. Doom? Mr. Doomslayer. No. Dr. Pibb. Dr. Fing Fang Foom. Yeah. Is he like is he actually a doctor or is he a poser? Is my first question. Does he have a doctorate? Currently flossing your teeth. I'm so proud. If you haven't flossed today, here's your Vespa reminder. Wow, I get to clean a van. Oh man, there's so many controls. Okay. Hang on. Raise lower. So okay. Tab, okay. I'm not gonna remember all that, but we'll learn as we go. We'll learn as we go. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, I have different stuff. 0 degree, 15, 25. Okay. And I don't have any cleaning liquids. Tell me some of the birds I've worked with recently. Right now I'm working with mammals. Mammalians of varying types. Oh, that's funky. Oh, we getting funky with this one. Oh, yes, please. I would like the step stool. Great. What have I worked with recently? Last year, I worked with African penguins. Oh, we don't have sound. Ah! There we go. We should be good now. Let me know. Sometimes I work with all kinds of mammals, all kinds of creatures. Okay, I want to change the nozzle. What does this do? Ooh. Oh, I can get on the car. I need my intense spray. But yeah, I haven't worked with a ton of birds just because that's not my specialty. I've worked with penguins, I've worked with a couple different types of macaws, I've worked with an eclectus parrot one time. I've done stuff with a keel-billed toucan, toko toucan, cockatoo, umbrella cockatoo. What animals have I worked with recently? I haven't worked with any insects pretty much ever. Except for like mosquitoes and ants that show up while I'm working. There were so many today. Oh my gosh, it was horrible. And I'm one of those people that like gets really bitten up. It was awful. One of my coworkers saw my legs because I was wearing shorts today, and they were just covered in little bumps. And she was like, "Are you okay? Do you need to go to the hospital?" I was like, "No, this is normal." I do work with animals. They're my coworkers. They're silly. It has deep, dark lore. Oh, I can't wait. Yeah, that's... The dumb thing is, like, we don't have any standing water that would make mosquitoes especially prevalent, so I don't know where they came from. I work at a zoological facility. I work in a zoo. Zoo. That's... I study wildlife. Yeah. Yeah, I stole all of the speeders. You're welcome. They all bit me today. I got to work with otters today. That was fun. Little Asian small-clawed otters. They're very silly. Little silly guys. I love all mustelids. That's the otter family. Weasels, otters, skunks, ferrets. That whole family of animals, those are so cute. They're so silly, but otters are definitely some of my favorites. Oh man, there's so much left. What the heck? Nope. Yeah. What else? What else? Oh, I was gonna tell you guys about the otters. So, they're very silly. We feed them little pieces of fish. They can't have, like, whole pieces of fish unless they're really small, because they have tiny mouths and we don't want anything crazy to happen. But yeah. It's just so funny how they eat the fish. They'll just be like, they're very messy eaters, and they always use their little fingies. Where's the dirt on this? What the heck? Oh, I gotta crouch, huh? How do you... Oh, control. There we go. They're dog noodles. I used to have pet ferrets. My family did when I was really little. And I've always wanted to get more because I really liked having them around. They're very silly little critters. We used to have, for my ferrets, we used to have like this giant tube. It was like, it was definitely for plumbing, but it wasn't a PVC pipe. But it had like a bunch of different entrances and exits. It was like a plastic tube. And they went crazy for that thing. It was so funny. Yeah, giant otter. Yeah, the otters that I work with, they're Asian small clawed otters. They're the smallest otter species. They're very small. They're like, I don't know, what would be a good comparison? They're like wiener dog size. Let me move! Let me move the stool! One artifact. It can summon ferrets! That sounds like my kind of artifact. What the heck? This is crazy. A pet skunk. That sounds like an accident waiting to happen. And I know you can like descent them or whatever, but I don't know how ethical that is. Do you have to get the underside of the car? I guess not. When am I getting Twitch emotes? I do have emotes. I have some. They're rocking and rolling and ready to go, actually. I should set that up after stream. I have 4. And some of them, if you're very observant, have already been used in thumbnails. the helly? There we go. Where is there still dirt? Where's the dirt? Oh, on the wheels and stuff. New Vespa emote. Is there such thing as impossible wishes? What does that mean? Like I can wish somebody from the dead, but it's not gonna come true. That's impossible, right? Window! Window. Ah! There's so many small little pieces you don't think about. I'm glad it tells you what you're missing. Okay, okay. What are we missing? What are we missing? Oh! Yeah! Can you get a pet dino? I don't know if I can do that. Wow, look at me go! Hi, welcome in! Yeah, I don't think I can get you a Spinosaurus, Lux. I'm sorry. I would if I could. I would if I could. If I could... Oh, that's a good question. If you could resurrect any extinct species, what would you pick and why? Any extinct species. It doesn't have to be like one that recently went extinct. You could say Spinosaurus. Oh, man. This is gonna go crazy. I am an animal person. I'm literally a bee. I don't know what you're talking about, Lux. This is so cool. Bring back the dodos. Honestly, that's a pretty good pick. I love them. They're very silly. And what I found interesting is a lot of the different descriptions and like paintings we have of dodos are extremely exaggerated. Like they likely didn't really look as plump or as silly in real life. Did you guys know that dodos are part of the pigeon family? Yes, they're closely related to pigeons. Their closest living relative, if I'm not mistaken, is called the Nicobar pigeon. They're very pretty. Very pretty bird. They're green. Velociraptor. Troodon. Oh, these are good picks. Good picks, everyone. I'm liking this. Silly bird. Yeah. I also, you know, there's like all of these historical accounts like, oh, the dodo is so stupid. Like, why didn't it run away when we tried to hunt it? It's almost like it had no natural predators or something. That's wild. Imagine. Just chilling on an island. Your life is going great. You have unlimited food. And then some dude comes in and kills your whole family. What the heck? Ooh, we have our first plant. Our first extinct plant that we're bringing back. I think that would be cool too. People are always like, oh, we should bring back the dinosaurs. I want to bring back really cool plants. I want to see all the stuff that the dinosaurs ate and roam around in. I mean, we still have some of that stuff, or something similar at least, but I want to see the real thing. I think it would also be really cool to like go back in time and see what different places looked like when the dinosaurs were around. Especially, you know, there's those places. I think there's like one. There's a couple different places. The most famous one I think is in somewhere in Texas. It's in Glen Rose, Texas. Yeah, there's like a giant national park that's filled with dino tracks. Because it just had the right conditions for them to settle. I want to see what the environment looked like when the dinos were roaming around there. I've always wanted to visit there. Yeah! I could never really get into botany. I've taken a couple classes for that, just because, you know, when you study plants, or no, I don't study plants, what the heck? I study animals. When you study animals, you also need to know about the plants that they encounter in the wild, and like what they eat and stuff, and their ecosystem. I could never really get into it. I'm more of an animal person at heart. At fart. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get to everybody. I'm locked in. Welcome back, Knight. Bring back dragons. Do you guys think dragons, like, ever existed? Or do you think it was just, like, ancient people finding dinosaurs and stuff and trying to explain what they were? It's like how the ancient Greeks thought cyclopses were real because they came across elephant skulls. Yeah. I think it would be cool to imagine dragons. Imagine dragging these nuts across your face. You can unsubscribe now. I'll see myself out. Have you guys ever had the privilege of actually using a pressure washer in real life? Because I have, and it's so nice. Especially in my line of work, where everything is covered in, like, bird poop. How do you change the angle? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Excellent. Why is this not clean? What? Oh. It wants me to get rid of that? How? I don't have like a soap or anything. When are we getting the peak stream? Solo peak stream? I don't think that would be very interesting. Especially given my track record of parkour. I'm notoriously bad at maneuvering. I'm uncoordinated in real life, but it seems to be even worse in video games. You guys have seen me play Donkey Kong. Yeah. You know what? I was gonna say something and then I forgot what we were gonna say. No Lux voice reveal. No! Lux. You know what? I think Lux sounds, what's a good comparison? Lux definitely sounds like an old man. Like when you talk to Lux, they definitely sound like, hello. How are you? My name is Lux. This is what I sound like. That's definitely what you sound like, Lux. You wanna eat rocks? Me too. Do you guys know like those chocolate rocks? See, they're kind of fun. It's kind of like eating aquarium gravel, but I like them to be crunchier. Don't listen to him. Lux definitely sounds like that. Lux definitely sounds like that. As the resident Lux expert. A Luxologist, if you will. What do you mean that's dog food? What? We have a hater in the chat. We have a dog food hater. You think it's poll time? Hear ye, hear ye. All in favor of Lux definitely sounding like an old man. Say aye.
Lies! Deception!
That's a good movie. I like that movie. Have you... Okay, what's everybody's opinion? Do we have Star Wars fans in the chat? What's everyone's opinion on, Andor? What do we think? Do we like it? Do we hate it? Ooh, I don't like that noise. It's like mushy. Have I seen malachite in real? I have. I used to collect rocks. I think I have a little malachite stone somewhere. I've got a couple fossils too. Microscopic and oh, I think I've heard of those. Sounds familiar. I'll have to look up a picture. You don't watch Star Wars. Alright. Time to kick you out. Get out of here. If you touch grass, you don't belong here. Which is ironic, because, like, my whole job is touching grass. It's, like, entirely outside. Deltarune! Does artificial grass count? Sure, we'll count it. We'll count it. You have to be, like, outside and touching it, though. You can't just bring in, like, a sample of turf to your room and then call it good. There we go. I really liked Andor, but I don't know if it's just because I like Diego Luna, or if it's because I actually liked the show, you know? Because sometimes it'll be like that. Like, you watch your favorite actor in something, and the show itself is horrible, but your experience is so elevated by the fact that you like the actor. Why is this not... Oh, there we go. There's a little piece in there. The outside is scary. You can do it. You can do it. Just a couple minutes every day. Multi-headed dragon. Well, yeah. I know, like, what a mythological hydra is. Mythological. Oh, going back to the, what was it? The extinct animal conversation. I would want to bring back a Glyptodon. They're probably one of my favorite extinct animals. I don't know what it is, because I mean, armadillos are cute, but they're not, like, my favorite animal, but there's something about a giant armadillo that just really speaks to me. They're very silly. K2SO really was. I thought... Some of those scenes, he was, like, really caring. For sure. There we go. Why are we still being stupid? What the heck? Do I plan on doing the SpongeBob? Ooh, maybe. I like a good SpongeBob. I do enjoy Boy Sponge. So maybe at some point, yeah. Not tonight though, I think I'm just doing base game tonight. Coelacanth! Yeah! Nigrosaurus! Yeah! What about to bring... Oh! Like animals out of Star Wars? Like bring them into real life? What am I missing here? Yeah. That's what the coelacanth, that's what the Pokemon Relicanth is based on. They're very cool. I remember, I think at the National History Museum, like the Smithsonian one, they have a coelacanth, not a live one, unfortunately. It's like a wet specimen. But I got to see one. It was very cool. Very cool animal. Oh, what? We're bringing out this guy. The wolves. Oh, loth wolves. Oh. See, I might kind of go with you on that, but I want porgs. I want loth cats would be cute. What else? There's like the little piggy things. Those guys are funny. Did I get everything over here? No. Dingus. You think you got everything? Think again. How do you even get in there? How do you get that? There we go. Porg. A Neurogathus. Oh, I've never heard of those. Yes, I remember, I think I heard something about them being based on puffins. Because there were so many puffins on the island that they were filming on that it was like too hard to edit them all out, so they just CGI'd over them. Which I think is really funny. Oh, and have you guys seen the Acolyte? There's like those little snooty snout guys. Those things are funny. I want one of those. You know what I don't want? I don't want a Salacious Bee Crumb. I'm sorry to the Crumb fans. The one Crumb fan in the world. But I think they're uggo, and I want them to stay fictional. The crystal. Yeah, those are cool too. I'd just be worried, like, if they're made out of crystals, are they, like, fragile? Do you have to be really careful with them? Or are they, like, rock hard, like diamond? Because I feel like a diamond hard pet would not be very fun to snuggle with. I want a pet that I can snuggle. Your dad is the singular fan of Salacious B. Crumb. We found the #1 fan, everybody. That's crazy. Why is this not clean? What on this is still dirty? There. There we go. I want the the salacious bee crumbs to stay fake. Wishing me good luck. Why? Does this game involve skill later on? Do I need to be like the best cleaner ever? You guys are scaring me. Okay, step stool, you need to go away. Can anyone spell this? I think it's S-A-L-A-C-I-O-U-S space B space crumb, like breadcrumb. Did you just ask how to spell it and then spell it yourself? I'm so confused. Bro just really wanted me to spell salacious be crumb, I guess. I mean, I'm happy to oblige. I'm just a little confused. Like, why did you need my help with that? So, Celsius be crumb. That's definitely how you spell it, right? That's how it's spelled, right? Right, guys? Okay, that's clean. Try to follow. Ah, sorry. Yeah, the little guys. Who's everyone? Is everyone familiar with the concept of a glup shitto? Who's everyone's favorite glup shitto? And why? I think if I had to pick one, it would be Max Rebo. I just think he's funny. And also, he's not a criminal like the rest of Jabba's little freaks. He ends up being like a good guy. I think he joins the Resistance, right? You what? I'm very confused. Are you eating pizza currently? What does that have to do with what I just said? I'm so confused. Step stool. Was I being hostile? I'm confused. I was mostly just confused. Because I wasn't sure what that had to do with what I was talking about. Okay, well, I guess the doghouse is clean. This is crazy. Do I do bikes? I could try. You're huge Star Wars fan. What do you mean? You don't know about Glup Shidos? You're not a Star Wars fan then. If you don't know who Elon Sleaze Bagano is, can you call yourself a Star Wars fan? The answer is no. My buddy Ben Quadineros? What about Sebulba? Wait, when did we... This conversation is going crazy. We were talking about favorite foods, and then now we're talking about how to train your dragon. I love it. I love it. Oh gosh. If I had to pick a favorite dragon... Oh man. I mean, of the main ones, I really like the Deadly Natter. But my favorites are always like the Tidal class dragons. I really like the Tide Glider and the Skullgrin. Yeah, so you know some of them. But do you know Master Shag E? Nice. I feel like, I don't know. I was pretty much doing exactly this at work today. This is so weird. I wasn't pressure washing though. I was like, I was working with the giraffes, and they have, you know, in the inside part, they have pine shavings on the floor that absorbs all the pee-pee and poo-poo, kind of like a cat's litter box. You have to change it out, make sure it's all nice and clean. And I was doing that today, but I do it kind of systematically, so I like start at one end of the stall and then work my way across. So all the pine shavings are picked up. Which, by the way, you can use as cat litter. It's more sustainable than clay litter. If you have a cat, try to find alternatives to clay litter for the environment. Yes, I do. That is exactly who I mean. We got an expert in here. Star Wars expert. Yeah, I mean, Toothless is hard to beat. He's the one and only dragon, the only Night Fury. I really wish they didn't do the Light Fury like that, but I don't know. It's fine. Did you guys see the How to Train Your Dragon live action? I saw it. I think maybe I talked about it on here. I don't remember. I thought it was pretty solid, actually. I of course didn't enjoy it better than the original, but it was very solid. It's not like most live action remakes that are just poo-poo doo-doo. Well, if you like the original animated movie, I have a feeling you will like the live action version. I thought it was pretty good. They did. That's like my only complaint with the movie, if I'm honest. Well, okay, not my only complaint. I can be picky. But that is a complaint I have about the movie. What I did like, though, is they incorporated a lot of real-life animal features. Like, some of the dragons have chameleon eyes. I thought that was very fun. A very fun choice. You okay, everything is? We can still talk about favorite foods. Because I feel like there's been a lull in the conversation. I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite, because that's like there's so many different options. One of my favorite foods is probably mozzarella sticks. I love me some mozzie sticks. They're so good. Delicious. I'll take your entire stock. I'm sorry to hear that, everything is. I hope you feel better soon. I hate feeling poopy. I was feeling poopy this morning. I was like, oh, should I stream? I don't know if I really feel like it, but I'm feeling much better now. And I get to hang out with you guys. Your handwriting is dirt. I'm guessing you mean your handwriting is hard to read, but I'm just imagining, like, a caveman throwing a pile of dirt at the wall. You forgot to feed your fish! Feed the fish! Feed the fish! Feed the fish. Feed the fish. What kind of fish are we talking about? I will be judging you based on your choice in fish. Whoa. Why is the umbrella dirty? Oh, the underside of the table too? What the heck? I get like why the top gets dirty, but at this point, what the heck? That's just nasty. Male Dumbo Half Moon. Ooh. Fancy, fancy. I've never owned a betta fish. In my entire life, I've only owned goldfish. I used to have 2 goldfish. And I won, you know, like how at like fairs and stuff, they have carnival games and you can win like little fish. And I won one of the fish. I was like, oh boy, I'm so excited to keep my fish. And my mom was like, well, I hope you know that these fish aren't meant to live that long. Thanks for poo-pooing my fish, Mom. But guess what? They lived for 12 years. Volcanic ash. Rhymes with grug. You should watch movies on stream. Starting with... You know what? I haven't ever seen the sequel. Is it good? Is it worth watching? Because I wouldn't be able to stream like the movie itself. It would have to be like a watch along for copyright reasons. And so you could watch the movie along with me. I could do that. I could totally do that. Yeah. See, that's what I told my mom, and she was like, "No, I don't know about that." Proved you wrong, Mom. Sequel is worth watching. Okay, good to know. It's always hit and miss with sequels. You know, sometimes they're good and sometimes they're, like, awful. I cleaned the table! Let's go. Chair time, chair time. Oh, I can't... Can I jump on the chair? I can. Ooh. Punch? What is it? Punch monkeys? What is that? What is a punch monkey? I did enjoy the first Croods movie. I haven't seen it in a really long time though. I should definitely rewatch it. Rhymes with grug. I really like all of the different animal designs in those movies. They're very unique. I like the parrot cat. We bombing the stream? We making this stream explode? Grug, no. No, Grug. Bad Grug. Bad Grug. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you guys. Today, I just lost my train of thought. Oh! Yeah, when I went to go see the movie today, I went to a different movie theater than I normally go to, which was mistake number one. Because I usually go to like a local theater. But somebody had given me a gift card to go to an AMC, and I was like, you know what? I want to use my gift card. So I went, and the theater is like 20 minutes away. So I was like, okay, the screening I'm gonna see is at this time. If we leave at this time, I'll have enough time to like get concessions and get seated and everything before the movie starts, right? So I get there 30 minutes before the movie. Which, yikes. But I get all my concessions, I get everything set up. And I'm so early for the movie that the previews and stuff haven't even started yet, and all the lights on are on in the theater. And it's like blinding bright lights. It's not like the normal theater lights that some theaters have, so people can see while they're navigating the steps. So I sat there, I watched TikTok for like 30 minutes, and then the movie started. And the movie was good, but I don't think I'll ever go to that theater again because for some reason it was like under construction, so you had to enter the theater through the exit. And then when we got in the theater and they started showing the previews, the screen would just like randomly turn off. And thankfully it was fixed for the actual movie. But still. Have I heard of a show called Warehouse 13? I have not. What is that? What is that? Tell me. Educate me. So yeah, if you're ever thinking about going to a different movie theater than the one you're accustomed to, maybe do some research first. Because this one was kind of poo-poo doo-doo. Movie was good, though. Good movie. Good movie. Good movie. And I like the little robot guy, Herbie. He's funny. It is a show following two agents who find dangerous artifacts. Ooh. Well then, perfect. There you go. You don't even have to pick. That makes the choice easy. I live in a larger city, so I have multiple options. But I always try to support the local one. Just this time I had a gift card. There we go. Yippee! Yeah, it does sound kind of like Indiana Jones a little bit. I can totally see that. It's like a National Treasure type vibe. Speaking of Nicolas Cage. One Tinseltown Theater. Hey, one movie theater is better than none movie theater. Because where else would you get the yummy, yummy popcorn? I guess you could buy some from the store, but it's not the same. Not the same. Plus, I like seeing movies on a big screen. Makes it more fun. I think one of these days I gotta invest in like a projector or something. So I can watch big movie at home. Ooh, sawmill. That's kind of cool though. Nice. I feel like I've been responding to everyone. What up? Am I maybe just not seeing your comments? I'm reading everything that's coming up on my feed. Magic Indiana Jones came out. Oh, is it live action or is it animated? What am I missing here? Oh, it's live action. Okay. You were 1 in the year 2010? Baby alert. Goo goo gaga. We got a goo goo gaga in the chat. I'm seeing what you comment. I'm seeing it right now. I'm seeing it. I'm looking at it. Baby alert. We got baby alert in chat. Baby alert. E. September birthdays. It's almost your birthday. You guys know those, like, the epic happy birthday songs on YouTube? Where it's like, it's your birthday today, Vespa. It's your birthday today, Vespa. And they have one for, like, every name. Hey, I'm allowed to poke fun here and there. What are we missing? What are we missing? Meep meep. Oh. Literally right in front of my face. Oh, what? There's so much stuff. Got a November birthday. You know what that means. Your parents had a very fun Valentine's Day. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to get this side. There we go. Oh, okay. Of course, I see the other side comment after I start washing the other side. I'm so smart. Have fun lurking! I mean, am I wrong? Am I wrong? Really? It's still like, it's green, but okay. I'll take it. Exactly. Hachumitsu Vespa is never wrong. I've never made an incorrect statement in my entire life. And if you accuse me of doing such, then you're wrong. You're wrong. Yeah, go for it. Info dump. Info dump. You'll have to number nines. You'll have to. What the who? Who the what? Huh? What the who? What the poobah? I have two number 9, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda. Boat goes minted! Vespa can't read. I don't know what you're talking about. I literally just read that. I know how to read. I'll have you know. I was in the gifted class in elementary school. I was gifted with low intelligence. $500 cigarettes. All at once, right? All at once. They aren't the typical... They're objects that they're... Oh... That's kind of cool, though. Like, they weren't inherently magical, but they gained magical abilities over time. That is very cool. Alright, do I need higher pressure? High pressure. There we go. Get all this gook off of here. Just reminds me of that thing in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure where Jotaro smokes like 5 cigarettes at the same time. Cause that's healthy. Especially for what? How old is he in part 3? Like 18? Especially for an 18-year-old. Oh, what? Gain the ooh. Okay, these artifacts are sounding kind of cool. You could do 6. I'd like to see you try. Okay, clearly I need something higher powered. There we go. Gotta get all the moss and stuff. Let's see here. Do you have a favorite artifact from the show? Has anyone heard of a certain katana that can only harm... Ooh. Is that like a real thing, or is it like a myth? I feel like some of those would be good. I don't play D&D, but if I did, I feel like some of those artifacts would be good as like items to encounter in a D&D campaign. D&D's nuts. I have a very mature sense of humor, if you haven't noticed. It's real. Lost in World War II. Ooh. Mysterious. Do you guys know about the Voynich manuscript? It's like this old ancient manuscript, and it looks like a medieval manuscript, like an illuminated text. And it's got all these drawings and pictures and stuff. of strange looking plants and like naked ladies and stuff. But it's written in a language that's indecipherable. Like nobody knows what the language is or what the book is actually trying to say. So some people think it was like faked, like somebody made it up. Some people think it was made by aliens. I think it's real. I think just somebody had a bad trip. Or maybe a really good creative trip, actually. Really productive. Heightened their artistic skills. Absorb the blast. Wow. That's still cool, though. Could be in a veteran's attic. It could be. Very true. Very true. Very true. Need something to get the little crevices. There we go. Portable nuke. Oh, yeah. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, hello. How do you get all the... Yeah, I don't know. This house is just built different. It's cursed. Hi. Hi. Hello. Okay. Waffle iron? It melts your skin off? What? Why? I got an evil waffle iron. Hello. Welcome in, everyone. Evelyn. How are you? So I'm guessing this show is a favorite of yours. Does anyone else... Do we have any favorite shows in the chat? What is your favorite television show? If we're picking like any show of all time, I think mine would have to be Mythbusters. I love that show. It's so fun. And I mean, like, what other show do you just get to watch people blow stuff up? And you learn stuff. What do you know of Lego Star Wars? I played like the old one for the Wii. I have the Skywalker Saga, but I have yet to play it. So maybe I'll do that on an upcoming stream. I'll get to it. But if you're talking about, like, stuff that's different in LEGO Star Wars, I got nothing there. I don't remember anything that happens in that game. Oh, oh. I see, I see. I'm trying to think. I own a couple Star Wars Lego thingies. I can't remember off the top. Oh, I own Ahsoka Tano's ship. And I've got I don't know. I have like a Darth Vader set from a couple years ago. That one's cool. You'll race me. I have a feeling it won't be much of a race. I do have Skywalker Saga. I bought it when it came out, and then I got so busy, I never ended up getting around to it. But I want to. And I have some of the DLC for it too. Like some of the special characters. My friend just recently bought like one of those fancy combat lightsabers you can like actually use to fight people with. And I'm contemplating getting one. It looks really fun because it can change color and like you can change the sound effects to be different. So if you're like avoiding blaster fire or training, or you want it to sound like Kylo Ren's lightsaber, it's very cool. Riding crop control. Oh, riding crop. Ooh. That's kind of funny though. Like you could make someone dance and they'd be like, "Why am I dancing? Help me! Help!" Ooh. You've got quite the collection. I do have quite a few Lego sets, but not specifically Star Wars sets. I have all kinds. Lego mock maker. See, I could never be a mock maker. I just like looking at all the pieces and putting them together, and I like it better when I have instructions. Like in the Lego bonsai tree, how all the leaves are made out of like little frog pieces. It's so cute. You're saying they get up to sussy stuff in this show? You're saying this isn't a child-friendly show for children on my Christian Minecraft server? There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome back. You have a bonsai tree. Ooh. I'm excited. Isn't there like there's like a mini one coming out right now with autumn maple leaves or something like that? That one looks really pretty. If I could get any Lego set, I'd probably want the the Daily Bugle set, like the Spider-Man one, because it comes with so many minifigures, and I'm a big Daredevil fan, and I think it comes with the Daredevil minifig. Okay, they don't use it for sussy things. See, you had me worried there for a second. Yeah, it's like a mini bonsai. It's even smaller than the regular one. I'm a little bummed because I was gonna see Matt Murdock's actor, like from the Daredevil show at Comic-Con last year, but he had to cancel last minute because he's filming Born Again Season 2. And I got a refund, which is nice, but I would have liked to see him more. So handsome. Definitely a celebrity crush. A little bit. Waiting for August. Oh. Yeah, they're always coming out with so many cool sets, but they're always super pricey. What am I missing here? What are we missing? Oh, you have to get inside there? What? What the heck? And it's just a cylinder in there. Where's the bird supposed to fit? What the heck? Where did I put my step stool? There it is. We're almost done. We've come so far. There we go. Am I 20? No, I'm a bee. Huh? I'm 20B. Good pun, good bee pun. Where's the bee pun counter? No, that is not my age though. That's not my age. I'm not old. I'm not an old lady. I'm not old. I'm not old. I hate that though. Like when people call 20-year-olds old. Yuck. You're not even a quarter of the way through your life. At 20. You want to... Yeah! I like hearing about these artifacts. They're fun. They're fun. What was the name of the show again? Warehouse 13? I'll have to put it on my watch list. Everything is going full German mode. Have I ever shown you guys my little German boy impression? Oh mein Gott! Oh mein Gott! I am washing with the power washer. Yeah. Oh mein Gott. Ein power washer is so strong. My weak little German boy bones. Hey, I didn't say it was a good impression, okay? Why do you need to know my age? Do you need to answer one of my security questions on my bank account? She saw a video of kids saying that people born in... Oh no! If you were born in the 1900s, then you're dead. You're like actually dead. You're not alive anymore. You need to know my age so you can tell if you have a chance with me or not? Is that it? Am I getting warmer? By holding the mace and having it contract any source of energy. Ooh. So it's like the Black Panther suit. A little bit. Yeah, they're at least 12. At least 12. You're not wrong. Bees don't live long. You don't know that. You don't know that. Which one of us is the animal expert, huh? Which one of us is the bee? Hey, queen bees can live for a very long time. I've known queen bees that are like 30. Which is long for a bee. I'm glad to know we have a weapons expert on our side, because if you were going up against me, I'd be done for. Absolutely. I would be smushed. I would be squashed like a bug. Pun intended. I'd be like that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob steps on Plankton and then he's like a little splat on Plankton's shoe. Exactly like that. How are you supposed to get behind there? Hello? Let me uncrouch. There we go. Whose bearskin touch is perceived as terrifying. Ooh. That could be useful, though. Who lets their grill get this grimy? Like, grills are so expensive. Why wouldn't you just maintain it? I guess grilling is like a seasonal thing, though. At least I feel like it is. Like, you don't grill stuff year-round. So maybe it just got grimy while it wasn't in use. Weapons fact. Power washers can be weaponized. I feel like if you try hard enough, a lot of different stuff could be weaponized. Oh yeah, yeah. This is actually my grill, and it's from all of the failed attempts I made while cooking. I feel like I'm not a bad cook, I just don't know how to cook a lot of different stuff, and I certainly do not know how to grill. I feel like it would be fun to learn though. Like go to a public park and use a grill. Have a hot dog. Or whatever kids do these days. Even paper. Hey, you can get paper cuts. I don't doubt it. We cook bacon and bake cookies. Exactly. Exactly. I do like baking. That is one thing I'm good at. I'm good at baking. I bake all kinds of stuff. I bake cookies, I bake pies, I bake cakes. I bake... I don't know. Don't get it twisted, though. I'm not baked while I bake. I don't get baked while I bake. I don't get baked, period. When you look through binoculars, anyone you look... Whoa! Well, no wonder these things are stored in a warehouse. They're, like, super deadly. I'll take the waffle iron that sloughs your skin off, please. I want a waffle so good that my skin falls off. Why is this not clean yet? There we go. I'm probably 39! Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now we're getting a little too crazy, okay? I'm not a boomer. I'm actually, you guys were all wrong. I'm actually 6 years old. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Isn't there like... I feel like there's somebody, going back to SpongeBob, there's like somebody on the SpongeBob staff also named Paul Tibbet. And I was thinking that for a second, but that makes more sense. I sounded off? What do you mean? I sound like a perfectly normal 6-year-old. Whoa, that was fun. Whoa, wait, let me do that again. I liked that. Oh. Yeah. I've gotten to see it in real life. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's not It's not like the most crazy, insane plane in the world, but she's pretty. Hey, I could pitch it up even more if you want. Hi guys! It's me, Hachimitsu Vespa. This is my real, actual voice. I've been lying to you the whole time. I actually sound like this. I do stream on Twitch. I'm dual streaming. I'm streaming on the purple app and the red app. Hey guys, I have some homework for first grade. Can you guys tell me what 2 plus 4 is, please? That one's really hard. I couldn't figure it out. Ooh, a zoetrope. Ooh. Nope, I'll always stream on both. Unless something completely horrible happens. But my plan is to stream on both. Is this using new math? Oh, yuck. It's like that scene in The Incredibles. I have never been good at math, but I don't think that that's all the way my fault. I think it all started in elementary school. My 5th grade teacher, here's some tea. My 5th grade teacher, she was going through a divorce because she was having an affair with her coworker, a fellow teacher. And so sometimes she wouldn't, like, show up for long stretches of time, or she would be really distracted. So I didn't really learn a whole lot of math skills in 5th grade. I do know the thing. Here's the thing. Exactly. I don't know why, like, especially if you're in a different class but at the same school still, why they use different methods of teaching math. I feel like it would be so much easier if they kept it consistent. Oh, but it gets worse. It gets worse, Mudbug. Because the next year... This is a different teacher from the previous one. My math teacher the next year... Her husband had a brain aneurysm, like, halfway through the year, and passed away suddenly. So... understandably, she took some leave, and she was gone for the rest of the year, so we just had substitute after substitute after substitute. Not a very nice learning environment, but I completely understand why that happened. Do you know why he's called the Thing? I do not. Is it 'cause he's a thing? But then, it gets worse, Mudbug. It gets worse. Because the next year, my teacher, different teacher, was very spiritual. And she had us learn different math topics based on the phases of the moon. And we spent most of the class... I mean, it was a nice class. We spent most of the class, like, on mindfulness and stuff. Didn't learn a whole lot of math, though. Oh, the thing. He was the thing that... Oh, interesting. We practice mindfulness, like meditation and stuff, and like self-reflection. Which I guess is good if you're an angsty teen. But I kind of wanted to learn some math finally. And then the next year, my teacher, I thought she was really nice. I actually learned math that year. However, I still did not learn a lot because she could not control her classroom, like, at all. I mean, when you teach middle school, you kind of have to have thick skin, and she really did not. So, like, every time one of the students started acting out or wouldn't stop talking or whatever, it just got to a point where she would get, like, really upset and leave the classroom. Jawbone. Ooh. What? They can physically devolve? I want to know who comes up with these. Who came up with this? I know, right? And it's not like it was her first year teaching either. She was a seasoned veteran. And then the next year, a math teacher was a total creep. He would always, like, come up behind me while I was doing work, put his hand on my back and be like, "You're doing such a good job. Good job." And, like, whisper in my ear and stuff. I later figured out why. And let's just say he didn't last very long at that school. But what was really cool is, like, I wasn't there for this, but I heard through the grapevine that eventually it got to the point where, like, he was creeping on another girl, and then her boyfriend came over and slapped him. It was crazy work. Crazy work. How many bad math classes have I had? See, I would tell you, but I can't count. I don't know how to do that. Thankfully, my line of work does not involve math pretty much at all, which is great. Mudbug! Do I need to power wash you? Are you a little too muddy? I feel like that's the point though, like if your name is Mudbug, it's like kind of part of your thing. If you weren't Mudbug, would Would you just be bug, or would you be like sparkly clean bug? Oh. Bye, Ante. Have a good rest of your day, whatever time it is for you. There we go. Am I missing anything here? I guess not. You guys say crawfish or crayfish? Or better yet, you say crawdad. I say crawdad. It is an invasive species. I had a summer job a couple years ago where I had to like go out into streams and stuff and get rid of all the crawdaddies. And I felt kind of bad just like squishing them, so I would just chuck them as far as I could and figured like the impact would kill them. Which I feel like is kind of messed up. Now looking back on it. Hey, crawdaddies can be good bait though. They can be good for like catching bigger fish. I've never had a crawdad boil, but I've heard those are good too if you do them right. Crawlers. Crawfish. Meep. Meep meep. Crawdaddies. No, one of my coworkers on that job was pretty aggressive with the crawdaddies though. He would like take it upon himself to remove all of their limbs until they were just a stump, like the freaking shrimp from Shark Tale, and then just impale them on the nearest branch. Like, they may be an invasive species, but they didn't choose that, you know? No need to be so overkill with it. No need to go so overkill. Meep meep. Food here. I mean, I would assume so. I feel like Louisiana is a good place for seafood boil. Meep. Meep. Y'all, my middle school was crazy. Did you guys... Okay, maybe this is just a me thing. I had more crazy stuff happen at my middle school than I did in high school. And I feel like that's the opposite for most people. Is that... Does that hold true? Some that are like, yeah, they're so big. The bigger ones I feel like are harder to catch though with your bare hands. Like I used to just catch them with my bare hands and that worked pretty well, but I feel like the bigger they are, the faster they are. Maybe that's just me though. Your homeschool to middle school was way crazy. Yeah, it was really crazy that one time that mom made meatloaf for dinner. That was wild. Okay. So it is just me that had a weird middle school experience. I mean, my high school was kind of weird sometimes, but we didn't have anything super insane happen that doesn't happen at every other high school, you know? I sound like I know about animals. That's crazy. It's almost like I work at a zoo and I study wildlife. It's almost like I have a degree in that or something. Well, I don't yet. Any ideas on something that will clean a fish tank and a beta won't or can't hurt? I mean, your best and easiest bet would probably be a Plecostomus. They're armored, so your beta isn't gonna hurt it at all. And also, they're very efficient cleaners. But they also get quite large. So, if you're not planning on something long-term, I would probably invest in something like a better filter. Or, they have, like, those specialty cleaning sponges for tanks and stuff. Forget what they're called. That might be good. I will! So true. What am I missing here? A basket? There we go. Did I get the hanging planter on the other side? No, I did not. No, one time at middle school, I never really had anything crazy happen in high school, but in middle school, I got to see a kid get electrocuted. He thought it would be a good idea to stick a pair of scissors in an outlet. Thankfully, he was fine, but... like, what... I guess it's the hormones that compels people to do stupid stuff in middle school. Like, your body is changing. That would be my guess. I love those things. 2 full size looks like a snack. Okay, well, there you go. Just guys being dudes. Bye, everything! Bye-bye! How do you know all the scientific names for all this stuff? I don't know how to give you a more creative answer. I'm a nerd. In the best way possible. I know. I saw recently, I think it was, I don't know, it might have been, it was somewhere on the internet. It might have been on the news. This kid, he brought in a DIY taser to school. He was in like 7th grade. And he made it like with a battery, and the taser case was like a Tic Tac case. I have been known to get a couple A's here and there. Not to flex. Not to flex or anything. Okay, I need to get the roof. Okay. Other side of the roof. Kid sounds like MacGyver. Exactly. These kids are getting so creative. Have you guys heard that trend where it's like, oh, the F students are the best students because they're the most creative. They always think of ways to innovate. They're innovators because they know how to cut class without getting caught and make tasers. Is that all I have left to clean? The lawnmower? I think so. Like, no, I don't think the F students are the best students. I think the F students just don't really care about their education as much. Because if they did care, they would at least put in the work to get some assistance, you know? Like, you don't automatically have to be good at every subject to be a good student, you know? Like, if you're on your phone in class, you can't be complaining about your grades. I had a teacher throw an expo marker at me one time for reading in class. She was like, get off your book! It absolutely is cope. Absolutely. That's 100% what it is. So true. Lawnmower! 99%. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, up here. Up here. There we go. Gotta get the handle. How is that not everything? Oh, over here. What else? What else? What are we missing, gang? Do we see anything that isn't clean? Because I do not. Oh! Oh gosh, I missed the whole underside of the grill. Okay. What else is there? Hello? What am I missing? Oh! Hello? There's not like... Oh! Hey, there we go. What else? What else? I got all of this, right? Oh. And that's just like that. What? What? I don't want to leave it at 99. Step walls. Stepping stones. It's just the stepping... Okay, wait. Stepping stones. What other stepping stone is there that isn't clean? Fence posts. What other fence post? This one! I'm so glad it tells you. It like shows you where everything is. Fence tops. Okay. Garden... Oh. Gas supply. Where is that? Is that on a lawnmower? Or is that... Does it mean this? Oh, it means this. Yes! Let's go! Let's go! We did it! Everything's good on my end, so... I don't know if you're lagging, then... I have nothing for you. I don't know. Special shop. Cleaning liquids. Wood cleaner, stone cleaner. Multi-purpose. Multi-purpose, please. Oh, they're not like forever. Soap nozzle. Bye. Turbo nozzles, nozzles. Okay. Alright. Equipment. Power washer. Modifications. Donut! Wait, that one's so cute. That one's so cute. Okay. Next. Let's do something a little shorter. Let's clean the dirt bike. Stream is going a little wild. That's so weird. Doing the same thing on Twitch. Okay, so maybe it is me. On my side it says the internet and stuff is good though. Okay. Whoa! We're making this bike so clean. Clean bike. Has anyone here ever ridden a dirto bike? I have not. I'm a little scared too. I know how to ride a regular bike, and I feel like it's pretty much the same idea, just with a motor. But still. Do we have any dirt bike experts in chat? Dirt bike. Who knows? The internet is a strange thing. At least I have internet today. Oh my gosh, yesterday was crazy. It was gone for an hour before I was supposed to stream. It came back, and it stayed back for a little bit, and then it went out again. So crazy. But we're back to normal now. Okay, what am I missing here? The handle? Oh, under here, under here. Oh, under here too. Didn't learn! That's crazy. I thought I learned to ride a bike late. I was like 9 or 10 when I learned how to ride a bike. That's crazy though. Good on you for still learning how to though. I feel like a lot of people would be like, "Yeah, I'm too old to learn," and then just give up. What are we missing? Brake discs. What is that? Oh, these things. Oh, good night. Good night, night. I will probably be ending soon. I'll probably end after we finish up this dirt bike. What do you mean the brake discs? It's clean. It's clean. Oh, no it isn't. There we go. Engine! Oh, I see some dirt up there. Dirt! Good night. Oh, what's in there? Oh, oh. Gotta clean that. Swing arm. Ooh. Engine! Front suspension? What is a... Where's the radiator? Where is that? Radiator. Please highlight that for me. Oh, this thing. I know about animal anatomy. I don't know about vehicular anatomy. Yeah! We did it! Oh, that's so fun, though. That probably made for such a good memory. Clean as an egg. Are eggs notoriously clean? I feel like they're kind of gross if you don't wash them off because they come out of the bird's cloaca. All right. Well, I had fun doing this. Thank you all for joining me today. Yeah. All right. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Same time, same place, different game. What else? I don't have any days off planned for a little bit here, so we'll just keep on trucking as long as my internet continues to work. Yeah. I hope everyone has a great rest of their morning, afternoon, evening,